Let me see those shoes. Let me feel that. Come here. Let me get some of that. Hey. That's dope.
We're rolling.
We're rolling. Yeah, Rosario's touching my shoes.
Having a moment.
What a special day. So what a great thing to come to Netflix, to have something else to binge watch for all the comic book fans that's gonna love to binge watch. So I'm glad they put this in this format. And my first question to you guys is, what do you guys binge watch, if anything?
Let's see.
Well, I just finished the third season of House of Cards.
Okay.
I love that show. I'm
love it?
really, really into that.
Everyone keeps talking to me about that one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that one yet.
How long did it take you to watch the season?
Well, so I actually hadn't watched it at all, and Netflix are doing this thing where you can interview each actors from other shows.
Okay.
I don't know if you've done that yet.
No.
So I had to interview Kevin Spacey in London, and we interviewed each other, kind of thing. And so I hadn't watched the show at this point, so I binge watched the first 2 seasons in something like 4 days. It was pretty cool. It felt like a lot of work.
Yeah.
it was my job for those 4 days.
Yeah, I love that being our job.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I'm working right now.
Yeah.
That used to be reserved for just when you were sick and you like binge watch a show. Now it's just like I just binge watch shows and I'm like, I'm working.
Yeah.
Good. Glad
research.
you're working. So, Defenders versus Avengers. Can we get like a clarification of what makes, Daredevil a Defender as opposed to the characters in the Avengers?
Well, I think it's street level crime. I think that's the main difference. Is that the Avengers are dealing with saving the universe or the world, and the Defenders will be tasked with defending the city or the street even. It's about stopping crime one criminal at a time, as it were. Okay. I think that's the main difference for me.
Their layers are in different places, so it's harder to get it to space and fly. So it's really where access.
I know fans are hoping to see Daredevil appear or the Defenders appear in an Avengers film, but I know that Luke Cage and Jessica Jones hasn't been introduced yet. But is there a possibility that we'll see Daredevil appear in Civil War?
In Civil War, I would love for that to be the case. I have not been told that's happening in any way, shape, or form, but I would love for that to happen. Marvel.
Putting that out there.
To Kevin. And you've been in the superhero realm and the comic book realm for a minute. I mean, you've done Wonder Woman voices and you've done Sin City, which is kind of graphic. Yeah. What attracts you to these type of roles? It seems to be like one of your
things. I've been really. My uncle is a comic book artist, and so I grew up around comics since I was really little, and he'd, let me into his room only to, read over his shoulder while he flipped the pages, took his comics out of the plastic, and I couldn't even touch them. So they were like sacred text to me when I was little. And so to be able to be now as an adult, being able to play in the Marvel Universe and be able to invite him, he's here in town, actually. He just changed his flight. He was just visiting, just visiting. I'm sure he looked at the timing and probably worked out with my mom. But either way, he was just visiting, and so he's going to be able to come tonight. And it's just, that just takes us back. It's I love to be working. It's really exciting. It's really good fun doing development of the character and being able to be scrappy and working with everybody. But as a fan, it's great to be able to share this with people and to explore it myself. There's a lot of these episodes I didn't even get to read.
Right.
Because Marvel is a beast, yo. And so this it's going to be a revelation for me, just like everybody else watching the show.
Well, I can't wait, just like everybody else, till April 10th, so I could binge watch the other episodes that I haven't been able to see. So,
nice.
Great job, guys.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.